Hi everyone, it's Theo Kirkley here. I wanted to show you where I live right now. It's in this old, rusty bus here in Taos, New Mexico. Why did I move to Taos? Maybe I'll tell you another time. But for right now, I wanted to show you the inside of this bus. I think it's super cool. The first thing I want to show you here is my stove. I haven't used it yet, but I find it very cool. It's just an old barrel that someone attached a door to. A nice solid door. This little latch here that closes it. I'm not sure if it gets hot enough to where you can cook on this grill here, but maybe I'll find that out soon. I bought this low output log. It burns, it lasts longer, I believe, but it does not give too much heat. I like how, someone just bent these little things here on all four ends to stand up this little grill here. And someone attached four legs to it. And of course you have the chimney, which goes into the roof, which is cut. Now this seems to have had electricity at some point, or maybe you can hook it up to a generator and then provide yourself with some electricity, but right now there's no electricity in the bus. There's no water. There is an outhouse in this little bus ranch here. What else can I tell you? This is some cloths and blankets and old shirts that you can put up for blinds. Myself and the owner already put up a few. Here's some of my stuff laying about. Some laundry I have. I was sweating in that yesterday, so I'm just letting it kind of dry out so there's no stench to it. And I'm going to launder it. And then got some bottles over there, and yeah, just some stuff that I have. Here's the front of it. I have a pan here, just putting my stuff around so I don't have to fill up my car. My car is pretty stuffed up, but I'm unstuffing it as I go. I moved to Taos on Monday, and yeah, anyway. So, I like this little chair here. It's really cool. It gets kind of dusty in here sometimes because there's like a draft everywhere. If you look at this door here, there's this gap right there, so I feel the cold air at nighttime from it. A lot of these buses, you go through this door to get in, but for my purposes, I use the back door for this bus. It is just high enough for me if I stand in the middle. I have to watch myself to not hit this as I go out because it's rather low. I hit my head twice on it. I have to watch these little things too, which I haven't hit yet, thankfully. But one thing I want to say about this is that it's just cool how there's like a history to everything. Like, I don't know why someone put tape here. I've been picking off some of it as I go. Someone put some Velcro tape there, so there's something to that. Even this crack in the window, there's some history to that I can imagine. Yeah, again, my stove is very, very cool. Thinking about who made that and what they went through to put that together. I almost think that someone lived in this and had, a good year or two or three before they just sold it to the lady over here, or just said, "Hey, I got a bus and I got nowhere to put it. You want it?" And maybe she said, "Yeah, I'll take it." I don't know how it happened, but this is a great little bed. I love my bed. It's got a little dip in it in the middle, but it works fine for me. I really need to clean this. It's a little dusty. It's what I sleep on, and I have a comforter and a sleeping bag that I use because it gets super cold at night. I could possibly use the heater or the stove to warm myself, but I haven't done so yet. And like this log right here lasts 3 hours, so that would get me through, some time of the night, and hopefully, keep some of the heat going for a little bit. But really, yeah, I don't want to spend $4 on a log every night to do that. So I've just been bundling up and covering my head and my whole body with my comforter and my blanket, and sometimes I'll even put my coat on too. Yeah, because it gets to be, even here in May, out on this mesa plateau. I use this coat to also. Even in May, it gets super cold. It gets to be like 30 degrees sometimes with some wind, which I can feel drafting through the door, although there's less wind at night. But yeah, 30 degrees is pretty cold when you don't have much insulation. And this is above ground, so I think that has something to do with it too. It does stand on tires. So, yeah, sometimes I feel it shake, with the wind or or if I'm moving around in it. But it's fairly stable, which is nice. I hear critters underneath me at night. I think there's some in or around this wheel well. I hear a lot of crawling and scraping noises here at nighttime. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling like I'm more in nature in this shelter here. So I think it's pretty cool. I've been in a homeless shelter before, so I've experienced that life where you experience a certain amount of deprivation. But I interestingly have not experienced having no electricity or easy access to water or easy access to heat before. So that's new. Anyway, there's my little update. There's probably a lot of little things I could share, but there's an overview. I don't want to take too much time in this video. Oh, one more thing. You do need to keep your food closed so the critters don't, find a way into the shelter. So at night I'll put some of my food into the bag and I'll zip it closed. Anyway, guys, I hope this was interesting. And yeah, that's it. There you go. There's my little tour for you.